Hello, this is Larry Wright with iBuyerBeware.com, and we're here back at 6791 Gower Road, continuing our conversation with Julie Wright and the case study on her experience with iBuyers and trying to sell her house. Let's talk a little more. This is what happens. You get one offer from one company.
Yeah.
Now your information is out there again that you're willing to accept a cash offer or discuss a cash offer.
Right, and just be careful what you click on and talk about on Facebook, because all of a sudden it's every other
Every
thing.
click you
It's
make.
amazing.
I was in a meeting the other
yeah.
day and they talked about Zillow, and right now there's a box up in Zillow on the very top, the Z estimate or something like that. Beware, do not click on that button, because
Yeah.
this is exactly what happens when you do.
Right.
You're going to get bombarded with all types of information. I guess it's the volume trick, right?
It was almost as if just because I clicked on and looked at an ad, then it knew to send me more ads like that, which is how Facebook works. I understand that, but just be careful, because if you don't want that, don't click.
Well, what else? Who else contacted you?
There was one that came up on Facebook. I had not seen it before, and I went to the guy's website and sort of checked him out.
Was this another local company?
Yes.
Okay.
And his name is Chris Jones. It's Chris Buys Houses or something like that.
Sure.
And he's very low volume.
Now, was he a realtor? Did he have a real estate license,
I'm
or was he
not
just
sure.
a guy trying to flip a house?
He's a contractor.
Okay.
What he does is he likes to buy one or two, and he does a lot of the work himself.
Right.
He acts as the general contractor, and then they get them renovated to today's standards. And so there again, he wanted to buy it at wholesale and then turn around and sell it at retail. I understand that, but his offer was $190, and
He was just looking for a really good deal, wasn't he?
right, and I was almost insulted. But he sent a really nice worksheet of what he planned to do and what it was going to cost, and all the numbers added up. It looked great. But if I were going to do all that work, well, I'd stay.
It always looks good. It always looks good. They're going to make it look good on paper.
Well, exactly.
That's a typical flipper. That's what I used to do years ago. I mean, you go in and you buy really low, but you expect to do major renovations if you're going to buy a house that low. I mean, we're going to take some shots of your house when we're done here. Everybody's going to see your house is livable today.
Oh yeah, you can move right in. I mean, there's a few little things that could be done, and sure, if you want to trick it out with a lot of granite and a lot of stainless steel, sure, but it's not necessary to live in it.
Well, this is what I want everybody to understand. We've been talking about this from a sales point of view and want people to be concerned about what's happening out there. But this is a case in point of exactly what they're doing. I talked about the process. I talked about how they go about it. Their initial offer, yeah, it's going to be convenient. You're going to get your cash if you want it, but it's not going to be 90-95% of a market value of a house. It's going to be much, much, much lower. So people, again, need to be very aware of what they're clicking on, who they're talking to, what they're saying, what websites they're going to, or you're going to experience the same thing that Julie has experienced. So where are we today? We're here today for two reasons: to talk about your iBuyer experience, cash, and to help you. People watch our video, they want to see your house. I'm hoping to get some people out here to look at your house.
That would be fabulous.
What's your plan? Are you trying to get out of here as soon as possible?
I am. I mean, the house is almost empty. I've got two storage pods full and of my things that I can't live without. And I'm down to a bed and a table and a sofa that's not being moved when I leave, and a couple of things in the kitchen. And I've been living like this since August. And
So I know Rusty brought some realtors out here. They
Yeah.
went through the other day, and Rusty's the broker at the Green Hills Parks office.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do everything we can to get some momentum here to sell your house. But you're not officially listed.
I'm
People
not.
can't look it up on the MLS.
And that's the next step.
Okay.
And so this whole process is I've basically, as it has happened, it wasn't intentional. It's been rather backwards.
Right.
It should have just started with the MLS listing and been done with it. But I was, thinking I could do it myself, and because I had the knowledge and I had the experience, I thought, well, I'll just do it myself quietly, and it was encouraging to get a contract right out the gate, but then it's just been one comedy of errors ever since.
And you had a step above everyone else that's out there trying to sell their house.
That I was licensed.
Yeah, you knew the real estate business. You knew what
Exactly.
was fair, what wasn't fair. Think if you didn't have any knowledge of the real estate
Oh
business.
no! I imagine. I feel certain that a lot of people are being taken great advantage of because of their lack of knowledge.
It's just it. They don't know,
Right.
right?
It's experience. If you, like the young woman that wanted to buy my house, she said I didn't know it was so hard to sell a house. She said
It's not easy.
She said I've only ever bought a house. You walk in and you buy, that's one thing, but to get one ready to sell is altogether different.
So the old adage, if it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true.
Exactly. That has been that is my story right now. Absolutely. That is the title of my story.
Well, Julie, thank you for your time today.
You're
And
so
again, the
welcome.
address is 6791 Gower. Is this actually Nashville?
It is
Bellevue?
Nashville.
It's Nashville, just like we said,
Mhm.
off of I-40 West, Charlotte Pike. Take a right, come down, take another right, take a left on Gower. You think you're out in the middle of nowhere, but you're literally miles away from downtown.